binomial special cases. After watching this video, I will be able to do a single variate double distribution with special cases. So you should have watched a previous video that taught you how to multiply two polynomials together, and you should have seen the double distribution. In this video, we're going to discuss special cases where it kind of fits into a formula so that you can save yourself time and not have to multiply because it'll just fit into the formula given. So our first one is called the product of a sum or difference. So basically, we are given two binomials, each with two terms, and they are the same numbers on each side, and then one is positive and one is negative. So for example, it could be x plus 3, x minus 3. X are both there, 3 is both there, one is positive, one is negative, or one is plus, one is minus. So this means that if I were to actually multiply it out, I will eventually get x squared and then 9 squared because 3 squared is 9. And then I would not need to actually multiply it out. So 4x is my first term. The 2 is my second term. And it's saying to basically take your 4k, square it, take your 2, square it, and it's going to end up with a minus in between. So 4 squared, so remember your laws of exponents, you have to distribute that power. So this really means 4 squared and k squared. 4 squared is 16. 2 squared is 4. So if I were to actually multiply it out, I would end up with the same answer. So I'm going to multiply it out so that you can see what actually happens. So when I multiply it out, I end up with 16k squared plus 8x minus 8k, sorry, not x, minus 4. So because of that positive k, positive 8, and negative 8, that gives me 0, so it cancels out, which is why we're just left with 16k squared minus 4. Another type of special pattern you might see, or special case, is a square of a difference or a square of a sum. Now, a difference means subtraction, so that just means minus, and sum means to add. So if you look at the number, the symbol in between, you have a minus for difference and a plus for add, and then a square just means something to the second power, so that's why we have something to the second power. So this one's a little more complicated. So we basically end up with the a squared, we end up with the b squared, but now we're just going to take the a and b and multiply that together times 2. So times a negative 2 or a positive 2. So minus for difference, plus for adding. So remember, when something is squared, it's just saying we're multiplying the same thing by itself. So technically this means 7v plus 8 and then 7v plus 8 again. But you remember, math people are kind of lazy, so we just came up with notation so that we do not have to write it twice. So we can go ahead and just multiply everything out, do the double distribution, and we would get our answer. But if you actually remember the rule and you know how to use it, then you can just save yourself some time. So 7v has to be squared, so 7v has to be squared. Because it's a plus, we're going to do plus 2 times my a, which is 7v, times my b, which is 8. And then add my b, which is 8, squared. Now, if you actually know this case or you actually remember this formula, then you don't actually have to do this step because you can probably do it in your head. So 7 squared is 49, v squared is v squared. 2 plus 7, well, 2 times 7 is 14, and then 14 times 8 is 112. So 112v because that v we didn't do anything with. And then 8 squared is 64. So this is just using the rule without actually doing the double distribution. The good news is if this is too confusing, you could just do double distribution just like the first video and you would get the same answer. Now you try. Find the product using the special case. So using the special case, this would be our first term. This -8 would be our second term. So we would have 2n squared, so that would give me 4n squared. And then we're going to have -2 times your a, your first term, times your second term, which is -8. Well, just 8. And then you're going to have your second term squared. So that would give me 64. So when I combine these, -2 times 2 is -4. -4 times 8 is -32n. So the correct answer would be A. And then just using your process of elimination, you could have actually answered this question without even filling out the form, because you know this type of special case is going to give you 3 terms. You're going to have that a squared term, we're going to have that 2ab term, and then we're going to have that b squared term. These others are just 2 terms, so these would all be incorrect.